Hey everybody, Mario here, guys. I wanted to do a quick product review comparison on two very similar as far as function goes, but very different in price. And that is the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. And this one's called an AUTU portable camping stove for hiking. Now, I know that this goes under different names. There's one that's called electricity or something like that. And they're all pretty much the same as far as function and all that good stuff. So this camping stove cost me $8.99, and this one cost me almost $50. It was like $48 or so. So we're going to compare an $8 or $9 camping stove to a close to $50 camping stove. We'll see how these work. Okay, let me put down my video here, my camera, just so we can work on this. So I like the case. I like the fact that it's orange, so that way it's easy for you to find it. The way this one opens is that, see, it pops up here for the valve handle, and you go ahead and flip these up. You slide these forward and open these up. And what I really like about this stove, guys, is it already comes with its own igniter, so it works. I already tried it, and I'll show it to you guys in a little bit when I start getting these things together. So now we're going to talk about the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. This one's a favorite among a lot of people that are just outdoor enthusiasts and stuff like that. I use this in Yakima Training Center. And the way this one comes up is that it folds up like so. And you just have to unfold the stove and stuff. So the only thing is you got to be careful with these because you don't want to bend them, guys. So just got to make sure that you pay attention to this. Another aspect that I really like about this is that you see this little piece right here. This is to protect from the wind, and I did use it on windy conditions, and it worked great. Now this valve is probably one of the best ones in the market. A lot of people say that it's probably the best one as far as the mini stoves go. What I do like about it is that it puts out a tremendous amount of fuel, fire with the fuel that it gets. And then, like I tell you, I've had this under very windy conditions and I never had any issues. So for my demonstration, guys, we're going to be using these titanium pots that you see here. These are made by Tumshu. These are made in the Great Republic of China. I got these through eBay. They were very, very affordable. I think they were like half the price of what the Tokes usually cost. They're made of titanium, and they are 750 milliliter. For the sake of this demonstration, I put them all right under the 500 line, as you guys can see on there. So I'm gonna hook these things up, and then we're gonna get these things fired up, and then I'm gonna show you guys how much fire each of them put out. And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is just so we want to see what a $9 Amazon type of stove can do compared to one that's a proven product such as the MSR Pocket Rocket. So let me hook these up to the canister and get this thing fired up, and I'll show you guys how they look like. All right, guys, so simple screw in. Okay, by the way, be careful when you first come in, because most of the time you have the valve open, so make sure it's all the way closed. There's that one. And here is the MSR Pocket Rocket. Like I was saying, just got to screw it in and make sure your valve is closed. So the two main things that I really like about this $8.99 stove from Amazon is that it has its own igniter. So let's go ahead and open this up. As you guys can see, it's already going. The problem that I have with the MSR is that you have to have a lighter or some sort of lighting to get it going. But as you can see, it doesn't take much. Let me turn my light off here, guys, so you guys can see. Now they're both on low. One thing I do like about these camping stoves is that you can use them for you know, for high output. So this is the highest that one goes here, the AUTU, and this is the Msr Pocket Rocket. And as you guys can see, it's actually pretty damn good. I hope you guys can hear me because these things are kind of loud. Let me turn them down a little bit. All right, guys. So as you guys can see, they're very good stoves. What I'm gonna do next, guys, is we're gonna compare them and see how fast they can boil water. So let me get this water out of the way here. Put it here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them side by side, and because these things don't put out the same output, I'm gonna put about the same amount of fire, because I already know the MSR is substantially puts out more heat than the other one. But let's just try, for the sake of argument, guys, let's just try and see what you get on high output and how fast one boils over the other. Let me get my timer going here, my stopwatch, and then we'll put them all together. So I'm gonna go with this one all the way on high, this one on high, and we're gonna try them out. Alright, start. So we got this thing going. Let me turn the light on so we can see better. So things are going pretty good. They're both heating up pretty well. You guys can see putting out a lot of fire on both of them. I got both all the way out. Actually, the Msr Pocket Rocket I could put even more. Alright guys, so we're barely at 30 seconds. And as you guys can see, I'm using the same amount of pots. And what we're doing is we're waiting for it to get to a rolling boil. And we'll see which one gets to a rolling boil in a faster rate. Okay. What I'm seeing on the MSR is that the water's already boiling a little bit. And a little bit on the AUTU. We could definitely tell the difference as far as how much water one is putting out over the other. We are currently at 1 minute 20 seconds, and we are already seeing that the water is starting to heat up pretty well over here on the Msr Pocket Rocket, while the IOTU still going, not as fast as we wanted to. You guys can see the difference right there. How much? You guys can see how high they are compared to the other one. IoT is very close to the heating surface, while the Msr Pocket Rocket is a little further out. We are at 2 minutes already, and it seems to me like that one is getting ready to boil. This one, not so much. The MSR definitely getting ready to boil. We are in 2 minutes 30 seconds. So we're definitely seeing some action on the MSR. Not so much on the IoT. MSR got a rolling boil at 247. 247. Okay, let's shut that one off. As you guys can hear, it's a lot quieter. And let's see how long it takes for us to get a rolling boil on the AUTU. That water's pretty well hot right there. It's pretty much done. This one's going. We're at 3 minutes 12 seconds. So it's going pretty well. Yeah, that one's steaming pretty well. It's already done. We haven't even gone halfway with the IOTU. And it's all the way in full blast, guys. Let me go ahead and pause for a little bit. Right now we're at 3:45. All right, guys, we were at 5 minutes, and we're still not all the way at the rolling boil. It is going pretty damn good. You guys can see the Msr Pocket Rocket. That water is just steaming. While this one here is still trying to go. It's still trying to get that rolling boil. We are currently at, we are currently at 5:33. 5:33. We haven't gotten a rolling boil. As you guys can see, I use the same amount of water. I use the same material for each of these containers, so therefore they can't say that one is better than the other. They're both titanium pots, and yeah, this thing is still trying to go, man. We're at 6 minutes now. 6 minutes, and we still are. We're getting close. We're not there yet. We are not at the rolling boil point yet, but seems like we're doing pretty well. Looks like it's going. 6:20. Let's see here. Let's see what we get here, guys. Not there yet. We are getting close to the rolling boil. We are at 6:45. 6:45. Not there yet. We're getting close, but it's just not there yet. Take a look at the flame. Turn the light off so you guys can see better. It is putting out a pretty good amount of heat. Let's go here. Okay. I think we can call that a rolling boil. $7.25. I kind of stopped it a little late, so let's say $7.20, just to give it some the benefit of the doubt. So it took this pot 7 minutes, while it took this one about 3 minutes or so to heat up. So as you guys can see, they're both boiling now. Boiling pretty damn good. And like I was telling you guys, I used the same canisters, as you guys can see. And I used same container, but as you guys can tell, it's just a huge difference as far as performance goes. Now, if you are still interested in buying this $8 stove, I would not discourage you from buying it, man, because I think it's a great stove for any bug out type of event, any kind of issues where you may have something going. So I really feel that this stove does serve its purpose. It is a good stove. The fact that it has already its internal ignition is a big plus. While the MSR puts out tremendous amount of heat, and I really like the fact that it has that wind protector. It definitely helps with a lot of the stuff here. But I would tell you guys, man, for $8.99 that I purchased this thing, I am not one bit discouraged or disappointed with it. I would urge everybody to always have you know, more than one type of stove, because you know stuff happens, guys, and you want to have a backup. So this one definitely is a good backup, you know, but I would definitely always stick to my MSR. You know, sometimes, you know what they say, you know, you get what you pay for. In this case, I would probably have to say yes, you know, you get what you pay for with it. But I can tell you guys that I'm not disappointed at all with this Amazon 899 stove. Not one bit. As you guys can see, they both do the job, and they both have done a tremendous job. As you guys can see, it's a Tumshu 750 milliliter stove. As you guys can see, both of these pots are super hot. So guys, this is my comparison video on the AUTU portable camping stove and the Msr Pocket Rocket 2. And as you guys can see, I'm inside of my garage, so this is a, you know, no wind kind of area, stuff like that. So you guys can see the kind of performance I get out of these things. Obviously, it's probably gonna, you know, change if you take it on the elements, especially on a windy day. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys got something out of this. You know, to me, it was just my own little experiment. I wanted to see the performance of a $9 stove compared to a $50 stove, and see if it was really worth the difference. So I hope you guys get something out of this, guys. Like always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and I'm out.